Good morning friends, I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss LIC Jeevan Umang Plan table number 945. In the first section, we will discuss features and benefits of LIC Jeevan Umang. In the second section, we will discuss why NRIs should buy LIC Jeevan Umang Plan. And in the third section, we will discuss why you should choose Jeevan Umang for your child. Friends, Jeevan Umang is an endowment plan which gives you risk cover for 100 years. And upon completion of premium paying term or PPT, you starts getting 8% annual return on your sum assured. And this 8% is granted. LIC gives you in writing that you will get 8% return on your sum assured for whole life. Jeevan Umang comes in 4 premium paying terms or PPTs, that is 15 years, 20 years, 25 years and 30 years. The entry age to take Jeevan Umang is 3 months to 55 years. That means a child of 3 months or a person up to 55 of years age can take this plan. The PPTs are according to the age. For example, person from age 15 to 40, they can take any plan term, that is 30, 25, 20 and 15. However, if a child between 3 months to 5 years is taking this plan, he can take only 30 years PPT. A child between 5 years to 10 years can take 30 years PPT as well as 25 years PPT. Similarly, child between 10 years to 15 years can take 30 years PPT, 25 years PPT or 20 years PPT. If a person is between 40 years to 45 years, he can choose 25, 20 and 15 years PPT. People between 45 to 50 years can take 20 and 15 years PPT, and people between 50 years to 55 can take only 15 years PPT. This is because the annual return, that is 8%, cannot start before the age of 30 and after the age of 70. The minimum sum assured in Jeevan Umang is 2 lakh rupees and maximum sum assured there is no limit. However, maximum sum assured corresponds with your financial status. That means you can take the maximum sum assured up to 10 times of your annual income. In short, Jeevan Umang gives you a risk cover for 100 years, 8% guaranteed return on sum assured for life, simple reversionary bonus, final addition bonus. There are 5 types of riders available in Jeevan Umang. One is DAB, that is death accident benefit, AD and DB, accident death and disability benefit, term rider, critical illness rider and premium waiver benefit. Term rider is available only select countries. Critical illness is not available for non-resident Indians. It is given only to resident Indians. Premium waiver benefit is available only for children. Maturity benefit. On reaching 100 years of age, the policyholder will get the sum assured plus simple reversionary bonus, which is added every year to his policy, and final addition bonus. Loan facility. You will be eligible to get a loan against the policy once it acquires a surrender value. This plan gets a surrender value only after 3 full years of premium have been paid. The loan amount and interest would depend upon the prevailing rates at the time of applying for the loan. Surrendering the policy. The policy can be surrendered anytime provided premiums have been paid for at least 3 consecutive years. Limited PPT. You can limit the premium paying term as well. For example, if you choose 15 years PPT, you can pay all the premiums which are supposed to be paid in 15 years in 3 years, 5 years or 8 years or 10 years, whatever period you want to limit. However, the 8% return would start after 15 years only. Only thing is you clear your liability of 15 years or your PPT period in short period. This is a good option for celebrities or people who are into risky businesses or people who are on work visa, where they are not sure whether after a certain period of time their work visa would be extended. But however, please note, your annual return would start only after the PPT. Only thing is you are limiting your liability, the liability of paying the premiums. Friends, I will be showing you an illustration and would try to explain the features and benefits which I have explained you already through an illustration as well. So friends, let me explain Jeevan Umang through an illustration. I assume the person is 30 years old and he is taking 1 crore sum assured. The annual premium would be 7,66,940 rupees, half yearly 3,87,485 rupees, quarterly 1,95,750 rupees, and monthly mode it will be 65,250 rupees. GST and cost of riders would be extra, whatever the riders you choose. Now friends, if you see, after paying first year premium, the annual premium is increased by 5,70,000. So this 5,70,000 is the bonus, revisionary bonus, which was added to the sum assured. So it is, if you see, it is increasing every year. So you are getting the revision bonus every year and your sum assured is increasing. Son paid the premium for 15 years. At the age of 45, he is getting 8 lakh rupees as a annual return. At that point of time, his sum assured is 1 crore 93 lakh rupees and the surrender value is 1 crore 56 lakh rupees. So if he is taking this return for another 15 years, that means till the age of 60, and at the age of 60 he decides to withdraw the surrender value and close this plan, the surrender value at that time is 3 crore 59 lakh rupees and the sum assured is 3,86,000. So if we wait for another 5 years, at the age of 65, the sum assured is 5 crore 35 lakh. Now you can see the multiplication of in the sum assured. Initially it was 1 crore. At the age of 65, it is 5 crore rupees. And the surrender value is 5 crore rupees. 5 crore rupees plus the 8 lakh rupees he has taken in 20 years from the age of 45 to 65. So it is almost 2.5 crore plus 5 crore. The total amount he earned is approximately 7 crore and 50 lakh rupees. What amount he has paid in 15 years? Let's see. 1 crore 17 lakh rupees. Now by paying 1 crore 17 lakh rupees, he is getting 7 crore 50 lakh rupees return by the age of 65. And for example, he doesn't close this plan and let it continue till the age of 80, and he dies at the age of 80, the family would receive 7 crore 45 lakh rupees. And this is a huge amount, friends, which he's leaving for his family or for the next generation. So you can see the power of Jeevan Umang. It is really wonderful plan. You are getting the annual return, your sum assured is increasing, and your surrender is also increasing. So you have all the choices. You can continue taking the annual return. You have the choice to close this plan anytime, take the surrender value, and you can continue the plan. Don't close this plan and leave a asset for your next generation. So friends, you have seen the illustration. Now let's discuss why NRIs should buy LIC Jeevan Umang. The first one, it gives 8% guaranteed return. Friends, if you are choosing 15 years or 20 years PPT, and after that period you are some organization like LICs granting you 8% return, it would be a very good return. Why so? If you see in foreign countries, in developed countries, the rate of interest banks are offering is anywhere between 0% to 2%. And in India also, if you see the trends in last 15-20 years, the rate of interest have dropped drastically. In 2000 it was around 14% and now it is around 5% or less than 5%. And it is expected that they will further drop in the coming years. If LIC is granting you an 8% return on your savings, that would be a great opportunity. If you save X amount for next 15 or 20 years in any other saving option, you are not sure, or no other organization will guarantee you that they will give you 8% interest on your savings. Number 2, whole life guaranteed income. LIC Jeevan Umang guarantees the 8% run for whole life. It is not for 5 years or 10 years, it is for 100 years till you are alive. This is another very good feature of this plan. Number 3, it provides life risk cover for whole life. Friends, if you are young, if you are 30 years or 35 years or 25 years old, and you take any other insurance plan which is for 15 years or 20 years, and after maturity happens, as maturity happens, your life risk cover is also discontinuous. So you have an option either to take another policy to cover your life risk cover, but at that time cost of insurance would be very high. So if you have taken LIC Jeevan Umang, you don't need to take any other plan after that. Number 4, asset creation for next generation. We Indians have a tendency to create an asset or lot of assets for our next generation, for their betterment, for a better quality of life. So as you have seen in the illustration, LIC Jeevan Umang gives a very good return, a maturity or surrender value for our next generation. Number 5, it is very beneficial if it is taken at a young age. As you have seen in the illustration, that if a person of 30 years old takes up LIC Jeevan Umang for 15 years, and you have seen the surrender value at 55 years, 60 years, 65, 70, 75 or 80. So as time elapses, the surrender value, the maturity, both increases manifold. Friends, this is a 3-in-1 plan. Why 3-in-1? You get 8% guaranteed return on sum assured, you get the reversionary bonus, you get the final addition bonus after completion of the PPT. In normal plans, you get only reversionary bonus and final addition bonuses. But this plan gives you 8% after the PPT plus your reversionary bonus before the PPT and after the PPT. You keep getting the reversionary bonus every year. And on completion of a plan, you get the FAB as well. Number 7, friends, the return, either it is an annual return or it is a maturity or it is a surrender. It is 100% tax free. Friends, A person who is investing 1 crore rupee or more than 1 crore rupees, or who is getting 8 lakh rupees of return after completion of PPT, he is surely going to be falling under 30% bracket of income tax. Now, if you are getting 8 lakh tax free income, that means if it is not tax free, you are supposed to pay 2.4 lakh rupees as income tax. Similarly, if you are getting a maturity of 5 crore rupees and it is not tax free, you are going to pay anywhere between 1.5 crore rupees as a tax or more. So this is another very good feature. The eighth one, that it can be surrendered anytime. That means if you need money anytime in your life for any of your future planning, for example, you want to buy a home or anything, you can surrender it and take your surrender value, which is handsome. Now let's move forward to third point. Why you should take LIC Jeevan Umang plan in the name of your child. If your child's age is 10 years or above, I strongly recommend you to take this LIC Jeevan Umang in the name of your child. Why so? LIC gives you an option, particularly in children plan, that proposer can assign the policy in his name or her name. So when you are taking Jeevan Umang in your child's name, you means either proposer, either father or mother, you can assign the policy in your name. So now what this assignment is? Assignment out of love and affection enables the proposer that on completion of the policy, the maturity or the return, it is paid to the proposer. Now in Jeevan Umang, if you are taking it in your child name and choosing this option, if you are choosing assignment option, what will happen? For example, your child is 10 years old. After 20 years, annual return will start. That annual return would be paid to you till you are alive. And after that, your child will start getting the same return for whole life. I will try to explain this option through an illustration now. In this illustration, I will be explaining if a person is taking Jeevan Umang for his child and assume that the child's age is 10 years and father's age is 40 years. So since the child is 10 years, he will be getting a PPT for 20 years. So the sum assured is same, 1 CR, 1 crore. The policy term would be 90 years and PPT is 20 years. The annual premium would be 5,14,590 rupees. Half yearly it will be 2,60,023 rupees. Quarterly it will be 1,31,375 rupees. And monthly would be 43,792 rupees. Plus GST plus PWB rider if you choose. The cost would be extra. The child is 10 years old and the parents started paying the annual premium for 20 years. So at the age of 30, his annual return would be started. In this case, the proposer has applied for the assignment option out of love and affection. So now when child turns 30, the father has turned 60 years and he got retired. Now he is getting 8 lakh rupees. The father is getting 8 lakh rupees because he has chosen the assignment option. So let's assume that father lived for another 20 years. That means till the age of 80. So till the age of 80, he took 8 lakh rupees per annum, which accumulates approximately to 2 crore 40 lakh rupees. And by that time, the child has turned 50, right? When child turned 50, his father passed away. Now the same 8 lakh rupees which his father was getting would be paid to his child. Now the child is getting 8 lakh rupees per annum. Now let's assume that he hasn't closed this plan and he continued taking 8 lakh rupees for rest of his life. So let's assume the child also lived for 80 years, and at the age of 80 he dies. Now when the child is dying at the age of 80, his sum assured is 9 crore 30 lakh rupees, which will be paid to the nominee, and in the meantime the child has nominated his child as a beneficiary of the sum assured. So the grandfather took the plan Jeevan Umang in the name of his child. He paid the premium approximately 1 crore rupees in 20 years, 1 crore 5 lakh rupees. This includes GST, and he took 2 crore 40 lakh rupees out of when he lived from the age of 60 to 80, and then his child took 8 lakh rupees for 30 years from the age of 50 to 80. That means his child took almost 3 crore 20 lakh rupees. Now when the child dies at the age of 80, the grandchildren, the grandchild of the person who is the nominee of this policy, LIC has paid 9 crore 30 lakh rupees to the grandson. Now you can imagine how big the asset creation LIC Jeevan Umang has proved in this case. Father took 2 crore 40 lakh rupees, child took 3 crore 20 lakh rupees, and grandchildren get 9 crore rupees, and their investment was only 1 crore rupees. So if your child is above 10 years old, I would suggest you to take Jeevan Umang in your child's name and take the assignment option as well. It will be very beneficial for you, for your child, and for your grandchild. So friends, I hope you liked the video, and most of your answers have already been answered in this video. If you have any question, you can either write in the comment box, or you can contact us. Our contact details are available in the description box. And if you are interested to take LIC Jeevan Umang plan, you can also contact us. We'll help you buy this plan. We specialize into NRI insurance, and we are authorized insurance advisor for LIC. Our contact details, my phone number and website link is available in the description box. Thank you very much.